Well, what do you think? Should we celebrate spring with some new jewelry? Of course, made out of our scraps, and starting with the idea or style of a cluster. We can all make clusters. They're small, they're doable. We have little bits of scraps everywhere. So all we have to do is combine them. Now, these are some older ones that I have done in the past. I just wanted to show you what they look like. This is just simply clustered, and then I added a paper backing on this one, a little fold over piece to hold whatever I'm going to run through it. Now I made some of these twisted yarn necklaces. I put the little bead on it to adjust it. If you want to do something like that, that's great, but you don't have to. For instance, this one I've been wearing with one of an older string of pearls that were actually my mother's. And so, they're just old pearls, imperfect. They're not real pearls, but it looks really good on this one. And that's, just again, scraps with little pieces of doodads that I have and some sequins. This one is tied. The necklace is tied, and I wear it now next to the thing itself, the pendant itself, and that's just twisted yarn together. And what I did with this one was I put a piece of an earring, an old earring, on there and sewed it on there. I lost one and had one that was made from a piece that I got at the hobby store, and so I just utilized it that way. Just again, a little fabric, a little something on the back, another piece of fabric, something to slip your necklace through up here, just sewed between the two layers that you put on. This one was sewed on the machine. Okay. This one was sewn by hand. This one was, the elements were all sewn, part of it by hand, part of it by machine. It's a combination there. Now this one is sewn by hand. The backing is sewn by hand. I put a little ribbon closure because, to tell you the truth, I forgot to put it inside. So I had to attach it to the back, and then I just put a little piece of suede cloth cut in a heart to sew that on, so that it's a tight bond, and all the layers back here are just sewn together. Isn't that cute? Just clusters, and it really hangs pretty, really nice. Goes with a gorgeous camel colored sweater that I have. So there's some ideas right there, but now if we want to celebrate spring, I'm thinking a little bit of change in color here. So let me show you what I'm working on. This is, put that up. These are the little fabric flowers with the little paper backing that I created in the video a day or two ago about the junk journaling with flat elements. Now I'm going to use those in this pendant. I started out with just a piece of batting because that gives me a little bit of weight and something nice and substantial to sew to. I put a piece of scrap fabric over the top that was frayed on this side, and I'm going to fray it here, and then when I get through I will cut and fray it down here after I get through sewing it around the edges. Okay, I put the two little flowers on there, and then I stuck some little elements on. You can see them, and what those are these that come out of the bridal section of Hobby Lobby, and these little stamen that come out of the garden, the dried flower section of Hobby Lobby. Okay, now I have a little piece of ribbon that I will just turn over when I get ready to sew this with the backing on the back, and that will be what my necklace actually goes through, okay? When I get through sewing these elements down and sewing it, well, I may wait till I put my backing on. I will put a backing on this of some kind, just a simple, even if you have something like this, just open it up. Let me get a piece here. Doesn't have to be fancy. It can even stick over the back if you want that to show. But anyway, what you want to do then is sew it to your batting or whatever it is you're putting on the back side so that it holds, and you want this to go in between that and the batting like that so that it will stick up out. You know how those closures look, but whatever you have. And if it adds to and you like it, we'll let it show on the outside. If not, trim it down to fit just the back. Okay, so I think that's going to be very pretty, don't you? And it would look really nice with the pearls. I have one more that's in the process, and it just had some colors that I liked really well. Right now, all I've got is the auditioning part. I have my batting. I have a piece of pink and this bronzy color, a piece of this real gauzy fabric, got a little glitzy in it, a little piece cut off of a tablecloth, and I put a little color in that. Now I'm thinking about adding, I have this black which has some pink running through it, just a little scrap, and I have some of this bronzy little scrap left here, and I wanted to incorporate it somehow. So I'm thinking about doing something like that. And then this is again another piece of jewelry that's broke, and I'm going to sew it on something like that. And then I will get a closure, and even this same ribbon would be pretty on that, like that, with of course a backing sewed onto it when I'm done. Get in there. Okay. So however you want to design, it just takes a little bit of things. It just takes a small thing, and you don't it's not hard. With a needle and thread you can do it. If you want to do it on the sewing machine, you can sew your clusters down on the sewing machine. That's not hard either. But I'm going to do all these by hand, and they're just going to be beautiful. Use whatever elements you've got, and if you've got some old jewelry and you're not doing anything with it, break it up and use it. Next time you're in a hobby store like Hobby Lobby or someplace like that, look in the bridal section for little doodads, because they have all kinds over there. And wait for when they go on sale, and then pick you up one or two, because they last a long time. Okay, so that's some really fun stuff we can do for this new year and this beautiful spring that we're into, and just make something new, some jewelry to wear. You probably have all kinds of necklaces, gold necklaces, silver necklaces, beaded necklaces, whatever. You don't even have to make a necklace. Just grab something you've already got and use it, and you're just gonna love it. Everybody else is gonna love it too. I can't tell you how many I've made over the years and worn, and when somebody truly, truly admires it, and I know they're sincere, I just take it off and give it to them. And that gives me so much pleasure, and really gives them pleasure too. So how fun is that? All right, let me know if you make some. And don't forget that if you'd like to show your things on my channel, on the community tab, the post tab, what you need to do is send me a photograph or two of your item to my email address, which is always in the description of every video. Just send it there, then I will make a little post and post your things in the community post area. so that all of our other people here can be inspired by what you're making too. It's just fun to share like that. So don't forget that you can do that. All right. Till next time, you have no reason not to stay very scrappy, beautiful, but also scrappy happy.